For today, we are going to talk about problem 1822 and problem 2117 of the Learning Task 1 for Analytical Chemistry 2. For the first problem, the solubility product constant for thallium sulfide is 6 times 10 raised to negative 22. Calculate the standard potential for the reaction as depicted by thallium sulfide solid plus 2 electrons yields to 2 thallium solid plus sulfide. We identify the standard potential for 2 ions of thallium plus 2 electrons that yields to 2 thallium solid, which is negative 0.336. As the given problem states, the solubility product constant of thallium sulfide, or the KSP, is 6 times 10 raised to negative 22. These values will be utilized in the following equation. E is equals to the standard potential minus 0.0592 over 2 times the logarithm of 1 over thallium ion squared. We substitute the values, which will give us now E is equals to negative 0.336 minus 0.0592 over 2 times the logarithm of sulfide over the KSP. We assume that when sulfide is equal to 1, the potential will be equal to the standard potential. Thus, we substitute these values to the preceding equation and it gives us E is equal to negative 0.336 minus 0.0592 over 2 times the logarithm of 1 over 6 times 10 raised to negative 22. Computing this, we will be able to arrive to the standard potential of the reaction, which is negative 0.96 volts. Then for the second problem, use the shorthand notation to describe a cell consisting of a saturated calomel reference electrode and a silver indicator electrode for the measurement of p-iodine, p-thiocyanate, p-phosphate, and p-sulfur trioxide. So for this particular problem, we are going to utilize the pattern reference, salt bridge, analyte solution, and indicator. So for the first one, for p-iodine, the reference would be the calomel electrode on the left, the salt bridge as depicted by the two straight lines, the analyte solution containing iodine with a known molarity, and the silver iodide, which is saturated, and separated by a single line to the indicator, which is silver. For the second one, we have the reference, which is calomel electrode on the left, followed by the salt bridge, then thiocyanate with unknown molarity, then silver thiocyanate, which is saturated, the indicator, which is silver. For the third one, for phosphate, we have the saturated calomel electrode as the reference, salt bridge as depicted by the two straight lines. We have our analyte solution, which contains of phosphate with unknown molarity, and silver phosphate, which is saturated, then separated with a single line, and the indicator, which is silver. And for the last one, for the P of sulfate, or sulfur trioxide, we have the saturated calomel electrode, which is the reference, the salt bridge, then the analyte solution containing the sulfur trioxide with a known molarity, and then the silver sulfide, which is saturated, and then the silver indicator.